Our Saviour Has Arrived by the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Chapter 3. Knowledge of Time. If only the American so-called Negroes had knowledge of the time in which we now live, they would accept Islam at once, for it is just the acceptance of Islam which will bring the so-called Negroes the things they desire: good homes, money, and friendship in all walks of life. This is the time that they should enjoy such heaven, the time of God. They are really chosen by God to be His people, and not the Jews nor white Christians. It is you, the American so-called Negro, but it is just you who are blind, deaf, and dumb to the knowledge of the time of your salvation and the judgment and death of your enemies. Remember the story of Moses and his people. Jehovah said to Moses, "I have surely seen the affliction of my people which are in Egypt, and I have heard their cry by reason of their taskmasters, for I know their sorrows." Exodus chapter 3, verse 7. Jehovah had seen and heard the afflictions and cries of his people, while his people were yet dumb to the knowledge of him, for they called not on him. They worshipped the gods of Pharaoh and his people, and not Jehovah, who was the God of their fathers. Jehovah had not represented himself as being the God of Pharaoh and his people. It was to the slaves of Pharaoh and the slaves' fathers that Jehovah, their God, was to show mercy and deliverance. Pharaoh was against Jehovah and his religion, and the people of Jehovah, who were his slaves. So it is in Allah's true religion of Islam. But it is time that the mentally dead Negroes, who are afflicted daily by the evil hand of white America, should be delivered and given freedom, justice, and equality, and a land that they can call their own. Day and night, their cries go up into the ear of Allah, the God of our people, the Muslims. We cannot hope for justice from the devils when, by nature, there is none in them. All the day long, the Negroes are mistreated. If Allah and I, His servant, will not stand up for them? Who shall stand up for them? You, by far, are unable to do so, for you know not God. The devils have you afraid, and worshiping that which you know not. Fear not, and come follow me, and God will love you, and will set you in heaven at once while you live. Jehovah told Moses to go first to the elders of Israel and say to them, "The Lord, your God, not Pharaoh's, the God of your fathers, he has appeared unto me, saying, I have surely visited you and have seen that which is done unto you in Egypt." America. Exodus chapter 3, verse 16. But the elders would not even meet with Moses, only by way of disputation. Purchase the books, CDs, and DVDs of the life-giving teachings at store.finalcall.com. Listen to the messages of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan 24/7 at finalcallradio.com. Watch the Nation of Islam's weekly and live broadcasts at NOI.org.